Keon Coleman's absence is once again impossible to ignore for the Buffalo Bills. The young wide receiver will remain on the sidelines for the team's primetime matchup against the Houston Texans, continuing a situation that has grown more complicated over the past week. What started as a disciplinary issue has now turned into a lingering storyline that the Bills would prefer not to deal with mid-season. Last week, Coleman was ruled inactive after reportedly missing a team meeting on Friday. While he addressed the situation publicly and apologized, earning back the trust of his teammates and coaches appears to be far from automatic. Sean McDermott explained earlier this week that rebuilding trust is a process that takes time, and every day must be treated as another step toward proving himself. His message was clear: nothing will be handed back to Coleman just because he apologized. The receiver must earn it. Coleman's absence comes at a time when the Bills' wide receiver depth is already stretched thin. Curtis Samuel is unavailable, and Mecole Hardman Jr. has been placed on injured reserve. As a result, the team elevated Gabe Davis again, giving him another opportunity to make an impact after returning to Buffalo earlier this season. Even without Coleman, the Bills' offense exploded in last week's victory over Tampa Bay. Josh Allen delivered a spectacular performance, passing for over 300 yards and scoring 6 total touchdowns. Despite that success, the wide receiver group wasn't heavily involved, with only a handful of them making notable contributions. Tyrell Shavers was the only wideout to surpass 40 receiving yards, highlighting just how thin the position group has become. Coleman was originally drafted with the hope that he could develop into a true top target for Allen, a classic outside receiver with size, presence, and red zone potential. His rookie year showed flashes of what he could become, with solid production and signs that he could grow into a major piece of the Bills' offense. But this season has been different. His role has diminished and now the focus has shifted to maturity, consistency, and accountability. This isn't the first time Coleman has faced disciplinary action. It marks the 4th instance in which he has missed time or been limited because of similar issues. Whether this setback becomes a turning point or a growing concern remains to be seen. For now, the Bills move forward without him, hoping that the message resonates and that the young receiver finds his footing again, both on the field and within the locker room.